Hello everyone, this is Meg at Chasing Retro. I have the flip through of Lou's journal. This is the journal that I will send to her as a part of our Easter and Spring journal swap. I'm going to link her channel below so you can go check out what she has made for me and sent my way. I will film the unboxing and show that at a later date, probably the same day that she records her unboxing of this journal. So Lou, if you're watching and you want to be surprised, you may stop watching if you'd like and watch it later. Or if you want a sneak peek, you are more than welcome to go ahead and look at it now. This is going to be on its way to you in the next day, and I really hope that you love it. So this is the same exact version of this little golden book that she sent to me. It was really funny that we happened to have the same one, so we decided to swap that one. And it is the Golden Egg book, and it has so many wonderful colors inside that I was able to use a lot of different color ephemera to decorate it. I left the back cover as it was, as she requested, and I did a tie around instead of punching a hole for a closure. I did a strawberry fabric on the spine because there are a lot of strawberries in here. You can see some right there. And then 4 signatures like the other journals with a green thread. And for this tassel, honestly, I had this when I cleaned out my closet this week in the hallway that I have overflow junk journal supplies in. I found this yarn. I had forgotten I bought this probably 2021 when I first started making journals, and I said, oh my goodness, that matches perfectly. So I made the entire tassel out of this fun, crinkly, variegated yarn, and it is removable. And this tie is removable, and it is just a snippet strip with spring fabrics that I had. And I put some hot pink, purplish pink almost, rick-racked on the edge. And so this journal has a lot of the ephemera pieces that she sent to me to use in making these, plus a few of my own items in my stash. So this is a layered pocket using some, it was a Michaels paper pad that was already die cut in different shapes. You'll see, I don't know if I used more. I think I used one other page in this journal, but this is like a quadrifoil pattern. And then this is a bunny that she sent me. It's puffy. And tucked inside here, I have one of her digitals. I'll link her Ko-fi shop below so you can go download these if you would like to. And then this is a book page from a childcraft book. And I just cut a snippet of it out and put it on an index card. And this is another children's book image that was black and white. So to add some color and pizzazz, I backed it onto printed cardstock and put a quilting square on there. Here is a belly band made from a fabric masterboard. And here is a thank you note with a little lamb and a bunny with daffodils. Mead Corporation, 1984. And this is just a little memo sheet with an illustration from Bunny and the Golden Shoes. The Country Bunny and the Golden Shoes, I believe it's called. And here's the title page. This is where did this come from? I think this just came from a Better Homes and Gardens children's storybook. You guys might know what I'm talking about. But it was a beautiful pale blue. And then this is from 365 Bedtime Stories, and it has Richard Scarry illustrations, and I love his bunnies. And this is some very unique ribbon that I had that the colors matched perfectly, so I made a ruffle. And here's another story page. This is a digital of a sewing pattern that she shared with me, and she glued it together like a bag, but it is open on the other side as well. And I put a little poem in here backed on the cardstock with a piece of floral fabric. Here's a little sticker. I used an Echo Park paper pad in these journals, and this is one of the stickers in there. This is from a very old children's reader. This is from a book I found at a library book sale called The Chocolate Rabbit, and the flyleaf pages were just a bunch of chocolate rabbits, so I made a side pocket. And here is a vintage current recipe card. And this is a piece of ephemera that I received in Happy Meal recently. It's a coupon for some seeds or bulbs maybe. And then this is from the paper pad, or the paper pack. It was a scrapbooking paper pack. I received this beautiful trim in Happy Meal from Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda, for that. It works perfectly in here. And this is another children's book page, and I put a whale tail here. This is one of the sheets that, it's a notepad sheet that Lou sent me. And I have a stamped carnation on the back. This is a Martha Stewart set of stamps. I love them. And a Southern Living recipe book page with carrot salad. Oh, this is from the Chocolate Bunny storybook. And I just tore the edge of this white core cardstock. The same book here. Is this a tuck spot? It is. I need to add something to this. I forgot I had a tuck spot there. And the first center signature is a double pocket, and I have little butterflies on the ties. And then here I have an Ideals book page with a bunny, and it was very crackledy and brittle, so instead of using it as a page, I turned it into a journaling card, and I put a quilting hexagon here. And then this is some gift wrap that Lou sent me, and I made a tag and put one of the die cut bunnies on here with some velvet ribbon. Here's a cluster using some of the scrapbook paper and a sticker with a bunny and a truck. This is from a children's board book, and it had two sides, so I did not cover this side up. And this is a decoupage napkin tag with the same yarn. This is a coin envelope, and I used the chocolate bunny illustration, and I stamped these words on here. And then in here is a card with a layered stencil that I found at my craft reuse store. And here is another image from the 365 Bedtime Stories book. I put it onto some cardstock. We have a tuck spot envelope, and the envelope closure is a butterfly, just like in the others. And in here we have a little tiny journaling card. And we have a glittery Easter egg card, or tag, I guess, with a gingham ribbon and a little postcard. He looks like Peter Rabbit. We have some felt carrot trim. I got this at Dollar Tree a couple years ago. Here is an animal card. I think it's Animal Rummy. And then this is a storybook about a lambkin, and I had this from one of those sticker books, you know, the ones you could press out and then lick and stick down. And then a little flower embellishment here. A little punched butterfly. This picture is so cute. The whole book is cute. Here is a rickrack edging with a paper flower at the end. I stamped this bunny onto colored printed not printed, patterned cardstock. And here's a ledger page. This is a flannel strawberry tab. And this, I have several things. These are some digitals from Lou. Oops, I left something in here. No, I didn't. Digitals from, here it is. Digitals from Lou, and then I stamped these bunnies and flowers on here. And this is decoupage napkin. Here is a pocket made from the master board with mostly paper. And then this is a decoupage napkin card. And this is some textured cardstock that I had embossed. Tucked in this little corner is a music flashcard and a sewing pattern girl. And there was not a lot of journaling space on the back, so I did cover up the music notes with paper. And this is a planner page from 1953. This is from Childcraft. It was a huge bunny, and I used the bottom half of him somewhere else. I don't remember. But I turned his head into a tuck spot, and I have a stamped bunny card. Maybe it's a she, because she has long eyelashes. I bet it is. A side pocket with an image from an Ugly Duckling book, and another one of Lou's digitals with a little chick. This is some vintage gift wrap. I bought this at an estate sale a couple weeks ago, and this is a dry cleaning ticket. And here is a label. It's like a cluster label. Some fabric ribbon that I folded and sewed down this page. This is an embossed greeting card that Lou sent me, and I put it right back in here. This is some marbleized tissue paper, punched paper. This is from I think it's a book about parties for children. And it had an Easter page. And then here's some more of that die cut cardstock, and I just created a flip out for some journaling space or whatever, art, whatever she'd like to do here. This is a watercolor wildflower that I fussy cut out of a book. Here is one of the iron-on transfers. Some gift wrap. A little bunny in a wreath sticker, an oval doily. Clipped here, we have a vintage Hallmark coaster and a stapled butterfly. And then on this little paper clip, I have a plastic Easter basket that she sent me. And to cover the staple, I just put this little label up here. This is from a children's language arts book. Memo sheet. Another one of those chocolate bunnies. Here's a shaker page. Kind of have to tilt the book to get it flowing, but it's got some really pretty hexagon glitter, and I call them sprinkles. They're not really sprinkles, they're holographic. That's not right. Iridescent little line glitters. And this is basket wrap. I put this little border here. Another sewing pattern girl. This is some of that gift wrap that I just made into a messy ruffle. The centerpiece is one of Lou's digitals. Beautiful colors, and then some green butterflies. Here's a decoupage napkin pocket. And this is an image from Ideals magazine. It was just it was an article about vintage postcards, so I backed it onto file folder. And here is one of my favorite Family Circus. I have to put these in a lot of my journals, you guys know that. This is this is actually the bottom part of that bunny page that I showed y'all with the bunny head. And then I made a little chocolate bunny, sort of, for journaling. And then this is from a greeting card. Has glitter already on it. Another fussy cut flower. This is alcohol ink sprayed paper. I don't think I said that the first time. And this is some lilac colored lace. A translucent sticker. Some fun rickrack. This is a laminated pocket. I laminated this on a video. And this is from the Country Bunny storybook. Look at all her little babies. Here's a fabric pocket. This is vintage wallpaper. I think it's upside down. And this is just a botanical book page. I think it's also upside down. No, it's not. And I just made journaling cards out of it. Here's the other half of that party book. Look at that angel food cake. Yum. Clipped here is a playing card. Another one of Lou's Digitals and a wallpaper tag. This is a vintage Carlton Cards Easter sticker. And these are some eggs that I stamped. Here's a double pocket. We have a library card and some morning glory seeds. And then in the bottom pocket, we have a little journaling card that I stamped and decorated. And Lou sent me these little bunny ears tags. So I put one in here. There's 2 mini pockets and I've decorated them with rickrack, and they each have a little ticket and a little journaling card in them. And just like in the others, I made a flower pot with a removable flower for journaling. This belly band turned out so cute. This is just a divider from the paper pack, and then I punched some blue cardstock to go around it. And I have a bridge, I'm not gonna pull all the way out. I have a bridge tally in here and a fabric tag. Love the colors in this tag. And here is a cross stitch pattern. This is Scented Drawer Liner from Crabtree and Evelyn. I stamped this, Somebody Loves You, Some Bunny. Here's a fabric flip with some really pretty vintage plaid. And I received this in Happy Mail. This is printed cloth. And this is some dotted Swiss. And then a ribbon here. A little cluster with a chocolate bunny image and some other paper. This is a Dick and Jane book, some petal punched paper, coloring page. Lou sent me this gift wrap, so I put some more back in here. Someone else sent this to me in Happy Mail. I think it was Sharon, I believe. But it's an adorable story about a little lamb. Here is some punched pink vellum. Here's the storybook, The Little Rabbit, the one that I had growing up. And this actually came off a pair of kitchen valances from the 70s. I salvaged the green trim off of them. This is a stationery that Lou sent me, so cute, and a vintage sticker. I did not want to put anything on here. I just loved the way it looked, so I left that plain. And then I have butterflies with some words of flowers written on them. And then this is a tag made from my master board. This is a storybook page and a note sheet. And on this side, we have another note sheet and one of the Ideals return envelopes. I did not glue it, so it can fold all the way out. And then a craft card from the 70s. This is a punch that Lou gave me. It's not really called a punch. I don't know what it's called. Die cut. This is a fabric cluster. Some vintage fabric of little bunnies with clover and butterflies. I stamped this. Love that. And on the back, I have this beautiful trim. I think this is a Facebook Marketplace find recently. And then on this paper clip, we have a Rolodex card with a little sticker and another one of those images with the lamb. This is a watercolor flower. This is a flip in a pocket. This is one of the things Lou sent me, so I put it back in. Post-it. Here's an Easter basket with eggs for journaling. And I put velvet ribbon on this basket. This is not a flip, it's just a corner pocket. And this is the block stamping and the Carol Wilson note sheet. This is a vintage sheet made into a pocket. And this is a decoupage napkin card and a vintage fabric tag. This is an Ideals page, and I put this beautiful fuchsia ribbon here as a ruffle. This was just words, so I used some of the paper Lou gave me and glued it down and decorated it so she'd have place for journaling. I don't know why this bunny is on his back holding his toes. It was from a children's book, but I think it's cute and quirky, so I put him in here. This is some of the trim I received in Happy Mail from Rhonda, I believe, and it looks like little carrots. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but it looks like it. I think they're flowers, but it looks like carrot in the dirt to me. This is from Make Way for Ducklings, an egg cutout. This is one of the paper placemats I found at the estate sale. Here is a bedazzled bunny, and we have a bridge tally and a tag. This is one of Lou's digitals that I made the tag out of. This is one of the images that I stamped and then stamped with acrylics, and then I outlined with black marker. One of Lou's digitals, and this is a card, greeting card that she sent me from Current. I made these pockets a little bit more with more give, so if she wants to add some more substantial items back here in this pocket, she can. These butterflies, I used a little bit of Wink of Stella and then a white gel pen to sort of decorate them. And then I was trying to make them go with the, these guys. This is from Ideals magazine. And this is a decoupage napkin onto an envelope. And I just put a little card in here for journaling. I think that's my favorite image from this story. Here is a little clipped envelope. I'm not going to undo this, but this is a decoupage napkin envelope, and there's just a little journaling card inside there that has been alcohol sprayed. Another bunny from the Country Bunny Story. A little gold sticker. This is a quilting hexagon, and I sewed a little die-cut bunny on top. Here is a flip pad for more writing, and it has some vellum with some imprinted flowers on it. A fabric tag and a picture from the chocolate bunny. And last but not least, Lou sent me these felt bunnies. I think they were hand puppets. So I separated them with a seam ripper and just sewed the top layer onto this card and made a tuck spot. This is just a notepad sheet, and this is from Jack and Jill magazine. It's really funny if you read the article. And that's it. Probably about 240-ish back and front pages, just like the others. I had such a fun time making this for you, Lou. I hope you enjoy it. It's been really fun collaborating with you, and I hope we can do it again very, very soon. Thank you guys for watching today. See you next time.